You know that jar of homemade salsa your neighbor keeps handing out at every barbecue like it is currency? That jar is actually a tiny business experiment happening right in front of you. Every private chef and caterer who dreams of selling packaged food faces the same scary question before they spend a single dollar. Will people actually buy this, or will it just sit in the fridge looking sad and unsold? That is where something called a pilot comes in, and no, nobody needs a pilot's license for this one. A pilot is just a small test run where you make a little bit of food and see how real people react before you make a lot of it. Think of it like dipping your toe in a pool instead of doing a cannonball into ice-cold water. You find out fast if the water is nice or if you are about to regret every choice you have made this year. Sampling is the chef's secret weapon here, and it works because humans are wonderfully easy to bribe with free food. You hand someone a tiny cup of your soup at a farmer's market, and suddenly they are your most honest focus group. Here's the twist though, sampling is not just about taste, it is about watching body language too. If someone's eyebrows shoot up after one bite, that is data. And if they quietly set the cup down and back away slowly, that is also data. A lot of home cooks skip this step because they are convinced their recipe is already perfect, since Grandma approved it in 1972. But Grandma was one person, and the market is thousands of people with very different taste buds and very strong opinions. So smart chefs run small batches first, maybe 20 or 30 jars, instead of betting the whole kitchen on one flavor. That way, if the chili lime version flops, you have not lost your rent money, you have just lost a Tuesday afternoon. Farmers markets, pop-up stands, and local events are basically free laboratories for this kind of testing. You get real strangers, real weather, real distractions, and real reactions all in one chaotic afternoon. Feedback cards are a simple question like, "Would you buy this again?" can save you months of guessing. People will actually tell you the truth if you just ask them directly instead of assuming they loved it because they smiled politely. Here's a common mix-up though. Selling out fast does not always mean success. Sometimes it just means you priced it at $3 when it should have been $8, so you actually lost money while looking busy. Pilots also help you catch problems before they become expensive disasters, like packaging that melts, labels that peel off, or a shelf life that is shorter than a goldfish's memory. Better to discover that with 50 units than with 5,000 units sitting in a warehouse. There's also a community angle here that people forget. Other food vendors and local event organizers often know exactly which flavors are already oversaturated in your area. Talking to them before you launch can save you from being the 9th person selling spicy honey at the same market. The real lesson is boring but true. Small tests beat big guesses every single time. You are not trying to be right on the first try, you are trying to learn fast and cheap before you commit real money. If you are a private chef, caterer, or vendor trying to figure out how to test your food ideas before going big, do you want to learn more about our company? Check out our links in the description.